of your New Year's resolutions doesn't include weight loss, maybe it should. A Fremont health doctor says nearly 2/3 of Nebraskans are either overweight or obese, and it is taking a toll on our health. Serese tells us what we can do about it in this month's Health Check.
When Jo Giddens wants a snack these days, she chooses a healthy one. It's a journey she began nearly 3 years ago after a routine health screening revealed some alarming results.
I weighed in at the most weight that I had ever weighed in my life.
Her cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar were also up, way up, and she just didn't feel good.
Kind of panicked a little bit.
Dr. Milo Anderson says being overweight can trigger a number of health hazards like diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, sleep apnea, even arthritis. But losing the weight can turn it around.
If one loses 1 pound, you take 3 pounds of pressure off your knee, for instance.
When it comes to weight loss, this is where most of us start, right? Well, Dr. Anderson says exercise is the best way to burn calories. It's also important to remember this, though. For the average adult, it takes about 10 hours of aerobic exercise to shed just 1 pound.
So he recommends coming up with a plan first.
I've seen much success recently when people really start to weigh and measure their calories, and they're accountable to themselves and to somebody else.
Next, be committed and stay committed.
That's the reason why 30 to 50% of people probably are off of their plan in the first month or two.
And pay attention to what and when you eat. The time of day actually makes the difference.
We're supposed to eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and supper like a pauper, meaning if we go to bed a little bit hungry, there's an increased chance of weight loss.
For Jo, Weight Watchers was the answer.
I found that the accountability that gave, having to weigh in every week and having peers that were there with you, it just helped me stay focused.
Focused enough to lose 97.7 pounds.
I lost a person, actually.
While she hasn't reached her goal, look how far she's come. Now Jo feels better, is happier, and most importantly, healthier. In Fremont with Chase Moffitt, Serese, WOWT 6 News.
And Jo is inspiring us all. Well, Dr. Anderson says the best way to determine if your weight is a health risk is to know 3 words: body mass index, or BMI. So where do we find that information? It's easy. We have a link on WOWT.com to this website from the National Institutes of Health. Your BMI is based on your height and weight. In his example, we'll use President Obama since his information is publicly available. He's 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighs 180 pounds. His BMI is 23.7, which is good. Any number above 25 means you are overweight. 30 or higher signals obesity.